And we're live. Hi.
Hi,
Welcome to
everyone.
Corinne's House of Chaos. I have with me Miss Mandy. Say hi, Miss Mandy.
Hi. How are y'all?
And
I
I
have
have,
with me
go ahead.
Mrs. Keeping It Criminal.
And then there is Kick,
Hi,
Mr.
my mouth
Keeping
is
It
full.
Criminal. My mouth is full.
I'm eating my lunch very late. I've been developing all day.
Oh, he's working hard, working
He's
hard.
still growing. Oops.
Him's a
Sorry.
growing boy.
And we are actually 30 minutes early. So we're just going to kind of talk and hang out for a few minutes. And then Mrs. Kick wants to take some questions on things that
Mhm.
are going on and talk about her surgery some, I think,
Yep.
if I have that right. And
Hmm.
uh, because she's so appreciative of everybody's thoughts and well wishes and prayers. And um, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I, so
No, yeah,
jump in here
you're
whenever
good.
you're ready.
Look, when I first get on, it's like a nervousness, but then I'll get into it. No,
Okay.
the whole community has been awesome and everything. And I found some other, and some other ladies. I don't think any gentleman has come forward about having any gastric surgery or whatnot, but um, it has been just awesome to know that there are other people out there that have been there, that have done that, um, and just giving their love and support, And Kick, of course, is one of my number one supporters. So he is awesome.
I try.
Oh, Kick.
Oh, do we have echo?
I think we
I
did.
don't,
I think I had my cell phone going. I always do that so I can watch chat. My
I
bad.
gotcha. That's okay.
Um, Mark, do we still have echo? If so, just let me know and
yeah.
I'll
Hi,
figure out.
Mark.
Mark the
Oh, hi,
sarcastic
Mark.
I've
watch.
I've never seen Mark before. I don't think I've ever
I
said
did not
hi.
hit her. I did not. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, Mark hangs around a lot of the streams, and he comes and he hangs around mine. You know, uh,
Mm.
He
and
has his own Discord, actually.
yeah, he has a lot of insight to provide in chat. So, another solid supporter, another good person to to have as part of the Uwu crew.
Is
Ooh,
your door closed, babe?
Yeah, it's closed.
Okay, because he's still saying he hears a lot of echo.
I
Mm.
just closed out all my windows, so I want to see if that helps at all.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
closed out mine.
I'm not hearing any echo on my end, but
Either.
Echo, 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 echo.
She only said that once, so y'all let us know if,
yeah.
if you hear an echo.
So, what you been doing today, Miss Mandy?
I have been getting my son ready to go on vacation. Hey, Wolf Girl, on vacation with his girlfriend's family. They think that he walks on water next to Jesus, and they want him to go everywhere they go. And so they are paying for him to go on vacation with them, and he just left to go do that. So
Hmm.
no sun this week. I'm kind of
Aw,
sad. I know I was crying this morning, but you know,
maybe I could. We can have like a girls' day or something, and I could stream movies on my Zoom account.
yeah, that sounds good. You can definitely do that.
I definitely do that for friends and stuff. But I've just been sipping water, drinking protein water, sipping on tea, and I had a protein shake earlier. That's all I get. Liquid diet. Yay.
You get used to it. I know you don't think so, but you really do. I haven't had anything to eat today.
Mm-hmm.
Liquid diet. These buys are
Mm-hmm.
amazing, and they taste real. They have a really strong flavor to them. You might want to try them out, and they're sugar free.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The cherry is my favorite, but
Well,
there's an acai berry that's really good,
uh,
and a I was about to call Alex. I'm trying to think of the other one that I like. There's a new strawberry banana one that's really good.
oh, I bet you I'd like that one.
And they make these buy boost now, these, but that are souped up with caffeine
Mm-hmm.
and that are still sugar free. And they're really good. There's a pineapple one
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
You mix it with some coconut water and have your pina colada.
Girl, I like the way you think. I'm gonna put one in the freezer. Yeah, just
Oh,
pour
yeah.
just they make this low sugar vodka. I'm just saying for a friend, this low sugar vodka that you can pour in there and just shake up.
That would be me.
So I heard from somebody, um, and I didn't even think about doing all that. What a great idea!
Yeah, I think one of the things that I wanted to have, like my last supper or whatever, was
Hmm.
a Bloody Mary.
Oh,
And because I don't know what tomato's going to do to me now. I just,
hmm.
a lot of acid and stuff. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that's like experimentation, trial and error.
Right. And Wolf Girl says she has the sleeve. Um, And I haven't had the sleeve, but I've had the full Roux Y, the actual gastric, which is almost completely different from what you've had. What did they call yours, Corinne?
Mine's the sleeve. It's
But what's the official name?
VSG.
VSG. Okay.
Mhm.
Is- What did you tell me?
Vertical
Or
sleeve
vertical sleeve. That's what it
vertical
was.
sleeve gastrectomy.
Okay.
Mhm.
And how much liquid can you take in right now?
Fuck, I don't know, as much as I can.
Do you know how much a day, or are you not calculating it really?
I haven't been calculating because it's just like I switch from what I'm drinking because, like I said, I have smart water on my desk. I have Premier Protein Clear. I have my hot
Girl,
tea.
that stuff is hot nasty.
What?
Premier Protein Clear. I think that stuff is gross.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's a fruit punch. Kick
Yeah,
it.
I'm
I
familiar
I
with it.
can't. But it's too hard. Okay, go ask one of the other ones.
What
Okay,
is that noise?
it's an alarm. Mommy,
Yeah, I'm
can you
sorry.
play it? I don't know how to play it.
It was a
Here you go.
reminder to
Look,
get on your stream.
a reminder to get on my stream. Here you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Mommy duty.
She's so precious.
Mom
Oh,
power. Oh
that's
my
my
God, she's
phone.
adorable. I want to
Shut
eat
up,
her with a
phone.
spoon. Speaking of eating, I want to just like take a spoon and just like, she is adorable. Um,
I pinched your cheeks.
how much have you lost already? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't weighed yet. I
Okay.
weighed the morning of, no, I can't remember when I weighed. I weighed the day before my surgery and I did body measurements. And I have this, I don't know where the fuck it went, but it was on my desk. It's a smart body measure tape thing along with a smart weighing scale. And you just step on it and it goes onto your phone. And you measure your body and it hooks. And then wherever it stops, that's the measurement that is put into your phone. So I was like, I did a lot of research and I was like, I found the best one. And I think that was, I can't remember what it was called. I don't know where my little measuring tape is. I hope the kid didn't get to it because it
Agree,
wasn't
Mila.
cheap. It wasn't cheap.
Mila, the only Premier protein I can take is like the vanilla, and the Premier is the best because it's like less than 1 gram of sugar and it's got like 30 grams of protein. It's the best that I have found, and trust me, I've been through dozens and dozens and dozens, but you
Yeah,
gotta find the
I
one that
do.
works for you, the one that you can hold down and that tastes
Hmm.
good. That's what's important.
Yeah, I do the muscle milk. It's in a
That's
blue
good.
and white thingy. It's dairy free. You're supposed to be, anyways. It's not that bad, um, but I found that
Just watch the sugar
anything.
content in that.
Oh no, it's zero. It's
I'm
zero
good.
sugar. Um, the it's 100 calories, zero sugar, 20 grams of protein. But it's harder to get down than water. I'm still learning how to sip. To me, a sip is just like one gulp, because I'll sit there and chug it, and I'll
Mhm.
forget. So I'll have like this gulp in my mouth, and then I'll like swallow it 3 times. So,
Yeah,
and it hurts going. I mean, it's not excruciating, but it's very uncomfortable going down.
that will get
So,
better.
yeah,
That
I know it's just practice. I gotta practice.
Yeah, I imagine
But
so. Oh, how is your walking and stuff going? Are you doing okay with
yeah,
that?
I'm up and down. I haven't gone outside yet. Well, I have, but not like for walking or anything. I'm up and down throughout the day, of course, with the kids, and getting my drinks and my tea and my all my other stuff. Going to the bathroom is going to be a TMI, but I can't believe that I've had 4 bowel movements still. I'm like, I'm not eating anything.
You're like, from
So where's
where? Yeah.
I don't know where it's coming from. I'm like, but they told me that was okay. Some people have constipation, some people don't, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess maybe it's the protein that I'm eating. I guess
Maybe,
I don't
yeah.
know, but it's
Could be
it's
your
just.
vitamins too, if you're
Oh,
taking vitamin.
supposed to take vitamins right now. The
Okay.
doctor said you have to wait until you get into the soft foods, which should be by the end of this week. But
Wow, that's fast.
well, there's only 3 stages with my doctor. There
Okay.
was only a 3-day pre-op diet, which was see, it was confusing. The hospital said one thing, and my surgeon said another thing. The
I
surgeon
would do
said,
what the doctor said, but that's
right,
just me.
right. So the doctor had two two protein drinks and then a small meal, whatever you decide, but it has to be um, 2 to 4 ounces of protein and 1 to 2 cups of vegetables. I tried to follow that. I really did. I didn't cheat or anything like that.
I don't
One night,
believe you putting it in quotes like that.
well, when I say cheat, I mean like the vegetables. I had, I tried
Didn't
cooking.
cheat.
I
You
didn't. I
said,
didn't have pizza. There was no
okay,
pizza. There
good
was no
for you.
pasta. Um, and
I know you wanted
so
pasta. I would have wanted pasta.
I did. I had pasta before my pre-op diet. I had I was gonna say lavender, but that's not right. Lasagna. Uh, and by the time it got to us, because it was running late, I didn't want to eat. I had a small Greek salad. I did eat the cheesecake first. Um, so I had the cheesecake, the small Greek salad. Um, there was, I think I ate one piece of bread, like a little roll, dipping it in the sauce. And then I had like, the thing was like this big. The lasagna piece was this big. And I ate about this much of it. And I was done. And then I was sad because nobody eats leftovers in the house.
Yeah,
I do,
same
but I
same
can't
here.
have it.
My
Um,
favorite thing to eat is broccoli and cheese soup from
mhm.
Panera Bread. I have found that it's high in protein, it has no sugar, and it tastes amazing. and the small one is like 2 or 3 meals, and and it's super cheap, and you can buy it in the grocery store now, so, I mean,
I'm gonna have
it's
to
a
look for it.
they sell it like Sam's Club and Costco, and,
Mhm.
um, you can buy it they also sell it at Walmart, but it's a little bit more expensive, but you can just get, like, 2 tubs of it. I like
Mhm.
broccoli and cheese soup, though. But for me, it was really good. Sprinkle a little bit of salt in it, which we've had that discussion. Maybe you shouldn't do that, but I sprinkle a little bit of salt in it. Good to go.
Yeah, yeah. My dietitian told me. I was drinking some bone broth, and it's tasty, but it just needed something. And I thought maybe it was salt. And I asked her, "Can I add some salt?" I sent her the nutrition information, and she said, "I would rather you not add salt because it already has enough sodium in it." I'm like, "Shit! What am I supposed to do with all this bone broth now?" But yeah, I know, like I tell people, um, this has been like in the works for about a year, almost over a year actually,
Wow.
since last year. I had a scheduled the date and everything, and things just happened that needed to be fixed around the house, and I had to postpone it. I had to cancel it. And this year, everything just happened so fast because I already did all the stuff I needed to do, which wasn't much because we were coming out of pocket for it. Um,
Right.
I didn't need to. I did not need to see the nutritionist, or rather dietitian. It was suggested to just refresh my memory, and I'm like, hell yeah, because I'm determined. I'm gonna work this shit. I'm gonna get it done, and I'm gonna get to the healthy place where I need to be. So I saw the dietitian before the surgery. Made the surgery, which was June 22nd. I had no anxiety going into it. There was no anxiety during it. And afterwards, there was no anxiety. Granted, there were a lot of drugs in the hospital, but there was no anxiety. I started
The
kind of
drugs help.
feeling down. Yeah, I started feeling down yesterday, though, because, I'm cooking ravioli for the family. And I'm like, I'm Italian. I want some ravioli. But I let it go. I felt my feelings, and sat here, drank my goddamn shake, angry. And I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm just going to go to bed. So that's what I did. Um, but I really can't remember much of anything, though, before I got into my assigned room. I do remember asking my surgeon when he came in to see me before they rolled me in, is if I had any questions. And I'm over here. It's like, yes, I do have one question. I have this huge skin tag on my outer thigh. Can you just snip that sucker off or something? And he laughed, and he did it. I did, I found out after I woke up from
He did
anesthesia.
do it? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I told you to ask. You were like,
Um,
"I
it felt
don't."
weird. I said, I feel weird, asking. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. But I really don't
Cool.
remember much, but I'm sure Kit can fill you
Hey,
in on
Thea. Glad you're here.
how I was after I got that Lala medicine.
Oh yeah, she was a lot of fun.
No
So
recordings. Bad
no,
kid.
no, I'm not going to do that. But so we got in there in the morning, and they had me step out because they were going to give her some meds, and so I did. And they called me back into the room when she got her meds, and she was a little loopy. And she says, "I'm going to send you a list of people I want you to contact." And I said, "Okay." So I get a Discord message from her, and it says, "These are the people I want you to contact." And then that was the last Discord message she sent me. So I'm standing there, uh, and I said, "You know what? It's early in the morning. I need some breakfast and coffee. I'll be right back." So I run down to Starbucks in the mall, not the mall, in the atrium, and I come back. I had scarfed down my breakfast that way she wouldn't see me eat, and I walk in with this freaking venti frappuccino, and she looks at me and gives me this look of like, "Oh, really?" And I said, "Look, woman, I'm the one that needs to be awake, not you." And then after that, the nurses came in. They did some other short things, and they're like, "All right, we're ready to go. Let's walk out with her." So we walk out. They wheel her first. I'm walking behind. They stop right in front of the OR doors, and they said, "Okay, Mr. Kick, do you want to give your wife a kiss goodbye, or a kiss and tell her you love her, because we can't have you in the OR?" And I said, "Yeah, no problem." So I walk around and I tell her, "Now, honey, I want you to listen to the doctor. Do everything he says."
Right.
And she goes, "I'm going to be passed out." And I said, "That's the joke." And I kissed her on her forehead and I walked out. So, it was a little, I don't want to say it was concerning. I'm very, as much as I don't keep a schedule properly, I am um, I'm very time conscious when it comes down to efficiency. And when I'm waiting on somebody to get in touch with me about something, it frustrates me to no end because, give me a time frame. Just tell me the time I'll need to be there. I don't want to wait for a text or a phone call. I need to know times so that way I can figure out what I'm going to do.
I'm the same way.
But outside of that, the experience was really good. The hospital kept in touch with me. They sent me text messages and let me know along the way. She was only in surgery for an hour. They told me she was being moved to her room and she was stable. They said, your wife is having some concerns about the pain management. We'll text you again. And then they told me that they would call me. Actually went inside because they sent me the same text message twice in a row saying your wife is stable and she's resting. And I went upstairs and I talked to the same guy who checked us in. And I said, "Yeah, I got the same message twice." And he goes, "Yeah, that's probably because your wife wasn't getting enough pain meds. So we'll call you when she's ready." So my last text message I get from them is that your loved one is stable and their pain is managed and all that stuff is good. And I'm like, "Okay, so where's my phone call?" And I just keep on working because I'm expecting a phone call. Well, I do get a phone call. It says the hospital up at the top. I pick up the phone and there it is, Mrs. Kick saying, "Hey, where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in the van. I'm working." She goes, "Why aren't you up here?" And I said, "They never called me." So
Oh,
you know, it's okay. It wasn't a bad experience. That I think that was the only thing I really didn't like about what happened. And then of course, seeing her in a state where she was uncomfortable, where she was in pain, um, irritable with the situation, but still happy that she got it done. Um, it it was kind of difficult, but it was also kind of a blessing to step outside of myself and do a little bit more for her. Um,
Oh,
and
he was mean. He was so mean, making me walk that whole freaking hallway.
I know they said that she had to do a lap on the hallway, and I interpreted it all the way across the building. And so I made her do that the first time that she got up and walked. And then I blocked her from the door and I said, you got 30 more feet to go, and then we can turn around and come back. Um, I was a drill sergeant, but she surpassed every milestone, healed up well, followed all the instructions. I did everything I could to be of service. And even after we got home, it kind of opened my eyes to my time management here. Um, and I started to be a little more efficient in the things that I do, so that way I can be available. And it's
that's
um,
awesome.
it's a really rewarding experience from the care side, uh, and I'm just I'm excited to see what comes. You know, I'm not happy that I'm probably not going to be eating all the stuff that I like anymore because she's the one who cooks. So but I could stand to lose a few pounds myself, so it
I'll
works
be
out.
honest,
I got
I
all
cook
those
a lot less
cookbooks.
now.
I got all those
I really
cookbooks
do.
from Thea. I've been looking at them, pulling shit out. I'm like, yeah, this looks good, but oh, Kick may not eat that. Oh, the Kicklets may not eat that. And then I'm starting to think, screw it. They don't want it, they can starve. Go make yourself some some ramen noodles, mac and cheese. Go eat a hot dog.
Or Mrs. Kick, you can eat a variation, like when you make ravioli, you can eat the cheese that goes in the ravioli
The
and
ricotta.
just chop up some chicken breast in there and just make
Ooh.
sure you weigh it and that you don't eat more than 4 ounces or however many ounces you're allowed to eat.
I like that idea. Yes, yes.
Oh
You're
hell, I'd
talking
eat that.
you're talking my language.
Maybe we could put
See?
some shrimp in there or something.
Well,
Oh,
That would be
yeah.
good.
Oh, God, that sounds
shrimp
good.
and ricotta.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
sounds
know.
amazing.
That would have to be like a
Shrimp and any
see,
cheese.
uh,
Now I want
that would
shrimp and
like a
grits.
garlic. Would be a garlicky, buttery, but I can't believe it not butter stuff with ricotta cheese.
Hey,
That
Abby.
actually sounds good.
Abby,
Hello,
yeah.
everybody that's here. I think I saw Malia. She's actually a friend from like junior high.
Oh
Known
wow,
her for
Malik.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her name somewhere up at the top. I don't know if she's still
Yeah.
here, but
Oh, it's been quite a while since we've seen you. I hope you've been doing well, and I hope your family's doing well.
but yeah, I mean, it's it's
How,
still kind of surreal in a way. So,
how's your pain now? Is your
the pain is okay. When I get up, it's from sitting, um, or laying down. The right side of my belly, where the biggest incision is. I guess that's where they pulled the stomach out. It's still sore and
ouch?
everything. Um, I have to remember because I have not high waters. What do they call them? High waisted pants,
Yeah, I
like
do
yoga
too.
pants and stuff.
Mom
So I have
jeans.
to remember. I don't have mom jeans.
I'm picking
They're
on you.
yoga pants. They're yoga pants. They go up all the way over my belly and stuff. And just to give you an idea, I mean, I have like before pictures. I'll put up sometime if I did record something on Tuesday before my surgery, and then I went to go edit it, and then there was boogie hanging out of my nose. I was like, oh shit. So I got rid of that. So, but yeah,
Abby, she's never had a C-section, so I don't know if she'd be able to tell you
tell me what.
if it feels like you got a C-section.
Oh, I don't know. I was
Hey, Alpha.
knocked my ass out.
Oh,
I've never had
Alpha.
a C-section, but yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't think it would be because they do. I have 5 small incisions. One of them is about an
That's
inch,
what I had too.
and
One's directly inside my belly button.
yeah, mine too. That's the right above my belly button. It's like the smallest, I think. And
Mine
then
is
there's
inside of my belly button.
mine's just right on top of it. Yeah.
That was the one that hurt the most because, like, your belly button kind of aggravates everything.
I'm kind of an open book right now. If Kick wasn't on, I'd lift up my shirt and show y'all my belly. But they're kind of
YouTube
scattered.
would
I
flag
wouldn't
you.
let you do that. Yeah, no.
YouTube
let
would
you do
flag
that.
you.
Yeah, they would.
Red
They would shut
flag.
that down.
Shut that shit down.
Yeah.
But that's me, I guess. But there's the big one is the sore one. And I think,
Yeah, of
like I said,
course.
it's where they pulled out the stomach and they had to wiggle it or something. I wanted to ask them to take a picture of my stomach, but I forgot.
I
I'm
told
weird.
her to get them to put it in
Google
the
it.
to-go box.
And it's a go box.
Can you mod me, by the way? I'm not modded.
No,
I don't
don't
know how
mind
to
him.
do that here.
Oh, on the YouTube chat that you have open.
Okay, well, where are you?
I just typed something in. It says, "Can you mod me, hon?"
Where? I don't see it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking.
Hi.
I don't. Okay, here we go. I see it.
I think
There
he
you go.
needs to earn his wrench.
Excuse me.
I just heard a ding.
He says hi right there, and then there's 3 little dots all the way over to the right, and you click
No,
add
I saw
moderator.
him. I just did it.
Okay.
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 Type something. Make sure you have a wrench. I gave it to you.
wrench. Yes, thank you. Now I am forced to be of service.
Yes. I was going to say something. I don't remember. Um,
I'm sorry
I
I
don't
do
know.
that to you.
You asshole. Um,
That's fair.
he's my asshole.
Oh.
I go by Mask Hole on a couple of Discords, so it fits.
I know. I was talking about the scars. Oh, so I said I wanted them to take a picture of it. And the reason why is because I wanted to see what it, how big it was and everything. And I mean, I'm the person that had them take pictures of my placentas when I delivered my babies. I have pictures of placentas.
I
So,
seen mine. I didn't need to have a picture of it.
no, uh, when we had Marie, the placenta was super, super red. Very, very healthy. So, but that's the, you know, um, I don't know. My brain just brain fart. So,
Well, I had a twin that I lost, so I had to deliver that
mm,
baby in placenta. So so I got to see all that.
mm. Yeah, we lost twins. It was 11 weeks and 3 days.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I'm sorry for you.
It's okay.
It's sad and stuff, but um, yeah. So, does anyone have any questions or anything for me, for Miss Mandy, for Kick about said surgery?
Yeah. She had the sleeve done. I had the full Ruin Y done where they go in and actually rearrange everything. I've lost 147 pounds. I have gained back. I've lost 169 pounds, but I have gained back some weight because of steroids.
The fuck those steroids.
Yeah. I hope I won't gain back anymore because I'm starting to lose it again. Thank God.
Don't give her any ideas. She tried to get me to eat spaghetti squash instead of pasta once. It was awful.
I know it wasn't spaghetti squash; it was zoodles,
Those zoodles. Blech.
which
What's
aren't bad.
zoodles? Zoodles?
It's zucchini noodles.
Zucchini.
It's stringy and it's awful. It's like eating
That doesn't
celery
sound
in
too
noodle
bad.
form.
It's not. It's not. My thing is I got into it because of his mom, and his mom had the little twisty thingy to make the noodles,
Well, I like
and I bought
squash and
one, but it
zucchini,
was
so
I don't, which
I
is
do.
weird, but you put red sauce over anything, and I'm down. I like eggplant. I never used to like eggplant until I tasted my grandmother's eggplant casserole, which was basically a lasagna, eggplant
Ooh,
lasagna.
fried eggplant.
That
No,
sounds
no more
good.
fried foods. No more
Fried food will
fried.
make her sick.
Oh,
Do
I'm not
you
talking about you. I'm thinking about delicious things I
yourself?
enjoy.
Well,
I'm
Then you
sitting
can
over here
learn how to cook
drooling
them.
as I eat a damn protein bar that tastes like sand and blueberries.
Well, I didn't get you the blueberries. I got you those other ones that you liked.
No, this was the last one in the fridge.
Okay, well you should be getting your stash by tomorrow.
Abby, that sounds so good. Except for
Hopefully,
you forgot like dipped in cheese. She said
hopefully
she's about
the
to make your battered fried zucchini.
hopefully the littlest kicklet won't steal them because that's what she did the last time I was eating one of these. I ate half of it and she grabbed it and she's like, "This mine," and walked out.
How's
I think they're one. They're called one
Yeah,
or something like that. And there's all
yeah.
kinds of different yummy flavors.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm eating the blueberry cobbler one, which is great because it just tastes like blueberries and vanilla ice cream, but with sand in it.
I think I prefer like white sauce over red sauce these days because my
Yeah, but
taste buds have changed completely.
it's just
I
got a
have to
lot
be
of fat in it.
careful.
Yeah,
I have
that's
to be
true.
careful with white sauce though, because I am lactose intolerant, and Lord knows what this is going
Oh,
to be.
yeah. Yeah. I have found that my taste, the things I like, it's like
Hmm.
having a baby. Have you ever noticed that having a baby kind of changes your taste buds
Hmm.
sometimes and what you like and
Well,
what you don't like? And
it's my smell. It messed up my smell. I can't stand the smell of eggs cooking, but I love the way they taste. Can't stand the smell of chicken or any raw meat for that matter, but I love red meat, which that's something I'm not allowed to have anymore per my doctor's orders.
I don't like bread cooking, the smell of bread cooking,
The
but
yeast.
I love the taste of bread, all bread, any bread. There are days I just want to take bread and dip it in butter and eat it.
Yeah.
Like, I just crave that. And it's
Hmm.
like, okay, I'm not going to do that, but there are days I want to. Like, just give me a tub of country crock and some bread and just
I'm like pure butter. Just give me the pure butter. I would leave it out on the counter to soften, and then I would just
Mm.
spread it on any kind of bread. See, we're from New Orleans. We have these little rolls called pistolets, and I don't know how to explain what it is. It's like a small hoagie, or it's like a miniature hoagie about that big.
Oh, a
And
brisket. Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's
Yeah,
so
I
good
know
with
what those
the
are.
butter.
Baguette
Yeah,
kinda
I,
thing.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. But it's like a mini French bread.
Mm, that sounds amazing.
But right, we're sitting over here talking about food, and I can't eat one fucking
I
thing.
can't eat any of it either. I've had half of banana today, and that's all I've had, and that made me so full it hurt my stomach. So, do
I
you
already
get,
know what my. Go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. Uh, are you subject to dumping syndrome?
I don't think so. I
Okay,
mean,
you
it's a
would know by now.
possibility,
No,
but
you would
no,
know by
no,
now. Okay.
no, no.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
glad.
let's see.
Kick,
Well,
you're hilarious.
what did
I'm a
he
pretty
do?
lady, pretty lady.
He said, "Thank you, Abby. I am a
Uh,
strong, independent woman."
I can attest. No, I know what my first off meal is going to be for breakfast. It's going to be half of a mashed banana with some creamer, sugar-free creamer. You mash it like baby food.
What are you
You
doing
know,
with the creamer?
putting it in the banana to make it a little bit more liquidy.
That sounds horrid.
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be good and better be fucking good. And a little stevia in it. I don't really need stevia because the creamer is sugar-free French vanilla. So, with some banana. What the hell? He changed his avatar, his picture.
He's a mess.
There you go.
For let's see, for lunch,
I don't
either for
know.
lunch or dinner, I was gonna do uh, some tuna fish um, with a little bit of mayonnaise, light mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard. I was told I couldn't add any onions or pickles to it though. So what
No.
I might do is just put it in my blender, food processor or whatever, and mix it like that.
Hey,
And
Script
then,
Cat. I miss you, girl. It's good to see you.
oh my gosh,
Oh
take that
gosh,
photo
Kick,
off.
take
Take it
that
off.
off.
Take it off.
Let's not
No,
talk about food anymore.
All right. Sorry.
you're
What,
horrible.
you don't like me being an alpha?
We already have one alpha in chat. That's enough.
Mm-mm.
Abby
Um,
said, "Get that face off."
I have issues with reading chat and participating in the discussion. So I just saw that Script Cat said that I hope you heal quickly and well. Good luck with your journey. Thank you so much.
She's sweet.
Like I said, it really means a lot, to have so much support and the love and everything. So, but
This is an
Yeah,
amazing community.
love it. I promise that I'll get some kind of recordings in. It's just hard, especially right now with not being able to really do. I'm still having issues. When I get up to walk, I'm still kind of hunched over a little bit. So I was told it takes about a week, 2 weeks, or whatever, for you to actually be able to walk up straight. So that's, hopefully it's sooner than later. Because I went to a new park to record on Tuesday, and it was gorgeous. I didn't even know the park was there. Kick's the one who had went, and he told me about it. And their playground is huge, and there's a walking trail around the playground. So
Oh, get up in the
I,
morning and go walk.
well, I can't drive right now. Um,
Oh, okay. Well, when you can
yeah,
drive.
when I'm driving, I'm gonna get those kids up, and I'm gonna bring them over there for around 9 o'clock, and let them play and everything while I walk the circle.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that'll be good for me. It'll be good for them. Everybody will be having their exercise and their outside time. And,
Sounds good.
but yeah.
Yeah, that's good advice, Abby. When you cough, hold a pillow on your stomach.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been
And
doing that, but I mean, because it's just in one area now, I just push really hard on that right side. So, but yeah,
um,
if anybody has any ideas on soft foods, let me know.
yogurt. Um,
I have to be careful with yogurt though.
well, they make yogurt that's
Well, I've tried silk. It's
oh,
horrible.
is it? I've never had it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess,
I think or two.
only being able to eat 1 or 2 ounces at a time maybe wouldn't bother me so much. I mean, I'm going to experiment. I mean, the yogurt that I used to eat is, I don't remember the name brand. It's 000, zero
Exactly.
calories,
Oikos,
zero sugar. Yes.
Oikos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Hmm.
like
that's
those.
what I eat too.
Hmm.
I eat that very often, and they make it like I think it's called supercharged or something now. It has like extra protein in it now. Like they've got it with 25 or 30 grams of protein in it. That
Hmm.
one's not as good, but the peach one is really, really good. That's
I
the
can't
best one.
stand peach.
Can't stand peach? Oh,
I
okay.
can't.
Well, it's actually like
Bad
real peach. It
experiments.
has like little chopped up pieces of peach in it,
Okay.
and it's
I can
really
eat
good.
a peach, but anything that flavors peach, I can't. Had a
Oh,
bad experience with peach schnapps
hey,
when I was like
Tones.
18
Great to
years
see
old.
you.
So,
I think
loving everybody.
I think it's actually really good. And um, there's a berry blend that has like raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries
Hmm.
mixed up. That one's pretty good. You might want to try those. And they have an Oikos that's dairy free. I've never tried that one though. So best
I
of
didn't
luck
know that.
to you.
Best of luck.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Oh, look who showed up.
It's Kick.
Yeah, I just
He's
figured that
handsome.
since everybody else is on the camera, I may as well do it too. It's no big deal.
Aw.
Okay, I'm going off camera then.
I just realized that I'm not working from my gaming computer, so I can't get rid of the background that shows that I've got a old Navy fleece blanket hanging behind me. So
And the
that's fun.
reason stick.
And the reason stick, yes, because everybody listens to reason.
Omega.
No, no, stop it.
Why are you messing with your camera? It's going to
I
fall.
just want
Here,
to get
you're
all
going to
the
show
crap out
everybody
of
our
the way.
clothes.
You look like a DJ.
No, there we go. No, I got my expensive freaking Apple headphones on because they connect to everything automatically and not the things that I want.
He asked me, he's like, can I get these? I don't care.
That's why I love Apple, though.
Yeah, we're
Everything just
considering swapping her over to an iPhone. I mean, everybody else in the house is pretty much on an Apple device.
I said I'd consider it.
you could. We could iChat every day.
Yeah.
We can do that on Discord.
This is better and it's clearer.
Oh, hold on, Tones. Hold on, I can answer that.
Tone said, "Cool blanket fort."
Hold on.
You said the opposites of kick and kick.
I have 2 pairs of headphones on, making me twice the debunker. So that's a Mark Stout reference for all of you that are familiar. And yes, it is my blanket fort. It's inside in comparison to Mark's. Just saying.
Is there a shower back behind there?
No. As a matter of fact,
That's
it's the
actually
electrical
on the
panel.
other side of him.
Yeah,
It's the electrical panel and some Second Amendment items. Got to work within terms of service, you know.
Second Amendment items.
Mm.
Mark, I was thinking that. I thought he was doing the chili there for a second.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I suck at
No.
remembering names. I just remember like faces. So I'm a visual person.
I mean, technically, they are Third Amendment items too, because you know, if they try to come in, the military tries to come in and live in our house during peace times, I can use my Second Amendment to protect my Third Amendment.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. I don't think I have anything else unless people have questions or whatnot.
When is your next checkup?
Thursday, and that, from what I gather, this particular surgeon, when you meet with him for your follow up, is usually when he will put you on soft foods. So at that point will be the eighth day. So that's in between. My goodness, you're loud.
I'm sorry. I forgot to mute.
So it's in between the 7 to 10 days that he wants you to be on liquids and everything. So, and I'm assuming when I start the soft foods is when I start. Let me show. Oh my goodness. This is all my vitamins. These are all my vitamins.
Oh my God.
You should see the shit I got to take on a normal basis too. Okay, so one of the
girl,
things
the stuff I have to take in a normal basis, look, is in this box. Literally in this box.
Oh, they told me. The nurse told me at the hospital. She said the doctor wants you to crush all your pills, and so we bought a pill crusher. And then I'm like the second day. My second day crushing pills, I can't fucking do this anymore. This is disgusting. I can't even finish, So I just started, breaking my pills in half and swallowing them one at a time. And then I also have an injectable for the blood thinner. So
I forgot about that, or I would have warned you. I just forgot all about that.
No,
you just put it right in your stomach, cool. Right?
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
The first day, I was getting ready and everything to give it, and I'm not scared of shots or anything like that. So I got everything ready, and I cleaned myself up with the alcohol pad, and I, poked myself, pushed it. I was done. Closed the cap, handed it to Kik, and I was like, "Here." He goes, "Okay, well, where do you want it?" I was like, "In the trash." He's like, "Oh, you already did it?" I was like, "Yeah." And he kind of seemed a little down about that. So he, I think, wanted to give me my shot.
He wanted to stab you.
No.
Yeah, he wanted to stab me.
No.
He wanted
to poke me. I didn't want to stab you. I didn't want to poke you. I just didn't know why I needed this needle in my hand. Am I stabbing her? Am I poking her? Do I know what to do with this thing? You hand me a needle, I'm gonna be confused. I think it's still on my desk too. Yeah, I got it right here.
Tones, I forget to take my morning medicine pretty much every morning. I usually end up taking them about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
You have a middle kicklet ninja.
Yeah. it went down. Thanks.
Well, now you get to see my printer.
Oh no!
I was trying to do a pretty background with like flowy water and stuff because that's all I can drink. Yeah, I just decided to leave it up. So I figured that was going to happen sooner or later. I'm glad it happened later. But yeah, that was the middle kicklet.
Which one was it was complaining that her popsicle was flat earlier?
Oh, that was the little one. The littlest
That
one.
was so adorable.
It was flat. It was melted.
I
was
told
like,
her to
where
put
did
it
it
back in the
go?
freezer.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
She can open up the freezer and the fridge, but she won't close them. And so it's like, do I need to put like a chain on it or something?
Well, she's put a she's taken to grabbing one of the larger magnets that we have and putting it where it crosses both doors. And so every time I go to open the fridge, the damn magnet shoots out from between the doors and it hits me. So, yeah.
Well, enjoy these days, though, guys. They grow up so fast, and then they turn into 19-year-old little smartasses that tell you that they know everything.
Our 9-year-old, our 9-year-old's going on 30. The 12-year-old is already an
17.
angsty teenager. And the little one is just outright defiant. She is our sovereign citizen, in my opinion.
Yes.
She's our sovereign citizen.
Don't say that. That's not funny.
Yeah,
you listen to Davon Bay sleeping way too much because
no. I mean, her behavior is exactly like that. It's like, hey, Kicklet, go pick up your stuff. No. Like, no from her translates to you don't have jurisdiction over me.
Flips her hair and walks away.
No way.
Yeah.
She's a mess. A mess.
But she's precious. She can have a whole conversation with you if she wants.
Mm-hmm. She was going to the bathroom earlier. She closed your door.
See what Tom said.
She closed her door, and all I could hear, she was singing. And so I got up to go look. She was on the toilet, her little potty, and she was just singing whatever it is what she was singing. I was like, "You go, girl."
If she
closed the door on me.
Let her do it.
Well, she closed my door before she went and go sat. She comes up, she goes, "Daddy, out of the privacy," and she closed the door, and then she went and sat on the potty.
And that's when she started singing.
Abba privacy. Well, the main word came out. That's all that mattered. Where my son, I can't get him to shut the door if he pees or whatever. I can't. Leave the door wide open. Like, would you please shut the door?
That is the oldest. I asked him, I said, when you go to your grandmother's house, do you leave the door open? No. I said, why do you do it here? Because.
Well, that doesn't change, just so you know. That stays exactly the same. But you look fantastic. You look beautiful today. Your hair looks great. Your makeup looks great.
Now, waking up at 4:00 in the morning to let the watchdog out. This is what happens. 4:00 in the morning. Can't go back to sleep. I guess I'll do my makeup and my hair.
Well, you're rocking,
kids
girl.
Bothering me. I got a new flat iron. I love it. And it does the little Farrah Fawcett flip. Whatever.
It looks really good. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
And thank you for letting me be part of your face reveal and talking about your surgery. I feel honored to be a part of it.
Absolutely. And I'm happy that you were like, yes, let's do it.
Someone wants to know what kind of vitamins you're taking. That is a good question.
Yes. So far, because I keep missing vitamins, there's a sheet that I went off of, and it only said a bariatric multivitamin. I have seen people say, I take 2 Flintstone vitamins, and I'm like, you do realize that that's not enough of vitamins, that you need
I
specific
take 2
bariatric vitamins.
Centrum. I take 2 Centrum vitamins a day.
Well, that has more vitamins in it than the Flintstone ones.
Yeah.
But so they said, I did a lot of research. I actually have samples, but I never tried them. But the multivitamin, this has iron in it. What is it? ProCare Health. That's the multivitamin. And it's chewable tablets.
Oh, that's good.
I don't do gummies, and they recommend not to do gummies. They don't recommend patches because they don't give.
Vitamin patches?
Yeah.
I've never
There's
heard of vitamin patches.
Mm-hmm. So they
Oh, I sneezed.
suggested, bless you.
God bless.
Thank you.
So it's the multivitamin and iron. Even though this has iron in it, I was told that you'll need more. So I got the berry melt iron plus vitamin C, and these are melting dissolvable tablets. They're orange. The multivitamin are fruit punch, and then they said calcium. So I got a shit ton of calcium ones because I think you have to take them twice a day.
I haven't been taking my calcium. I forgot about that.
So I found some pro healthcare ones, and they're dinner mints. You know the dinner mints that melt in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
I love those.
Me
So
too.
I got 3 packs of these, which is 90. And then I found these, the pro healthcare ones. It's called mocktails, and they have lemon drop. They have lemon drop, gin and tonic, and strawberry daiquiri.
And there's like a vitamin drink, sort of?
Oh, it's
Or
not a
it's just,
drink.
it's not a drink.
soft chew. A soft chew. So a soft
Oh.
chew is like Starburst, I was told. And that's what they both are. But so that's what I have. And then earlier somebody said to get B12 complex, and this is just a dropper liquid that you put on your tongue, I guess.
Thea, you
And
are
then
correct. Calcium.
biotin, and
Sorry.
that's a strawberry melting tablet.
You better make sure you're taking your biotin or your
Mhm.
hair will fall out.
And then magnesium
Seriously.
complex, a magnesium complex, which is powder. It's honey citrus. So I
My
haven't
hair-
taken these yet.
My hair thinned just a little, but it never fell out. I cut it real short, but now it's thickening back out a lot, so I'm growing it
Well,
back out.
I have thin hair. I mean, I don't think you can tell on here, but
Yeah, but you'll
it's
get
pretty-
bald patches if you don't take your biotin
yeah, no, I'm like, yep, gotta get me some of that shit.
because of
I
malnourishment.
I
'Cause you will
think
be
there's like,
malnourished.
yeah, there's other
But
things that I'm forgetting, but I don't know. But that's what I'll be taking soon. So, and I just got my little pill thingy.
you can ask Thea. It is a lifestyle, and you will get used to it. I didn't think I would ever get used to it. In fact, about a week after my surgery, I curled up in the bed for like 2 solid days and cried and said, "What did I do to myself? Oh my God, I am the dumbest hooch alive." And I just cried. But then, like, I was like, "Well, I'm stuck now. I've done it. I might as well figure out how to eat right and just do it." And I went from almost 300 pounds. I was just a couple pounds short of being 300 pounds, and I got down to 145. And
Wow.
I'm not going to say where I am now because that doesn't matter.
No, my highest, and this has been my highest, was
You could do
318.
math.
Oh my gosh, it's raining, and I wanted it to rain. Didn't I say I wanted it to
You
rain?
did. Mhm.
God works in awesome ways.
He does.
Babe,
We should-
can you share the screen that I've got down at the bottom real quick?
All right, let me say this real quick. Let me
Okay.
see. So my highest was 318.
we said
The
that
lowest-
earlier, didn't we, Kick? Blessings upon
lowest-
blessings.
Mm-hmm.
The lowest I ever got, with the kids and everything, was 213. So when I get back to 213, that's, I'm not going to say my ultimate goal, but that's the goal I want to hit.
Yeah.
If I can lose more, I'd be happy. But at 213, even though still in the 200s, I felt my best. And I know Kick can say that that's what I radiated.
Mm-hmm. All right. So this is the littlest sovereign citizen.
Oh my God, look how cute.
This isn't
Angie, please exit.
ours.
Please exit the refrigerator. Ma'am, quit resisting. Get out of the refrigerator, ma'am.
Oh my gosh,
You are
look how
resisting
cute.
arrest. Ma'am, please exit. Please exit the refrigerator. No, ma'am, you need to exit now. We don't have time for this. Exit the refrigerator.
She is
Ma'am,
so
you're resisting
adorable.
arrest. You go. Get out. Get out now. You're resisting arrest. Get out. You go. Excuse me?
No,
You go.
no.
She's
What did you say to me? All right, that's it. I'm going hands on.
I'm going hands on.
So our little Kicklet, our littlest one, we would tell her to do something and she would go, "No, I'm scared. It's scared." She's scared of everything when we tell her to do something. Go pick up that juice box. No.
Well, that's how sovereign citizens are, right? I'm scared. There's angry men with guns standing outside of my car. So see,
So they call the
See?
police.
see, and then she's gonna tell us that we're destroying her Fourth Amendment rights. Watch it. Just watch. What's
Oh
in
my
your
gosh,
hand?
I got an idea.
What you got?
No, just, have get the little one saying certain words and stuff and then record it with her and Kick.
Oh, we could do like a little auditing skit or something. I think that would be
Yeah.
cute.
We still need to do the lawsuit. My lawsuit, remember?
Oh yeah, we do.
Not
We need
my
to,
lawsuit.
well,
but-
the one that was levied against us.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to do the dramatic reading of that lawsuit. It is hilarious. Ultimately, if nobody knows, we were sued because of an accident some other person caused because they couldn't follow the rules of the road when lightning struck. So basically, it's raining like crazy. The missus is driving. She had a green light. Well, lightning struck and took out the lights. Well, this broad decides that she's going to go through the intersection because the truck next to her went.
This
And
broad.
so because he went, she went, and then the missus ended up hitting her or impacting her vehicle. And she gets out and she is, "Oh no, why you do this to me?" And all this other stuff. And she's feigning all of these issues. And it turns out there was a lot of other things going on. Like she wasn't supposed to be driving. She was on some heavy medications.
Yeah, like for sleeve. She had sleeve surgery.
She had the gastric sleeve
Oh.
surgery. She was on pain medications. And she was driving.
That's still driving while impaired. I don't care if it is prescribed to you, people.
And she tried to take us. She tried to take us for $1 million, I think is what the lawsuit was for.
It was
She-
$250,000 to $1 million.
Yeah. And
Or
she
something like that.
she complained she had neck problems, she had back problems, she had
Her teeth.
her
Her teeth. They were
her-
knocked out apparently.
her teeth were completely removed. Her testicles had torsion. I mean, she had she had everything wrong. She got hemorrhoids, I guess. I don't know. But she tried to put
she was
all of this
suing
stuff on us.
she was suing for lost wages.
Yeah.
She was retired.
So in the meantime, while we're going through this whole lawsuit thing, I had started up this channel and I'm digging into information, right? So I create an account with our local courthouse and I start looking up cases because some of the auditors live close to us. And I said, well, let me look this lady up. And I did. And I found a civil case against her. Actually, it wasn't civil, it was a criminal case. And she ended up with a civil judgment. You see, she took the government for thousands of dollars in illegal funds because of her what was it? She was on some financial assistance program, but she defrauded the program for a large sum of money. So
Can't do that.
yeah,
They frown on that.
so we go and they're having depositions, and I
What did SA used to say? You have to lie to fraud it.
Yep. Okay, little one, you need to calm down, baby. Daddy's talking. But so they get to the depositions and I tell the missus, hey, this is how you handle a deposition. An attorney's going to ask you for some simple stuff. You validate your name, your address, if you're employed, things like that, where you were on that day. I said, if they ask you a yes or no question, you answer yes or no, or I don't know. And then you don't give any details that they don't ask for. And I made it very simple. And the attorney for the plaintiff was exceedingly frustrated with her because she kept answering the questions appropriately. She was 100% the best way for court. And then we find out they're having the the deposition for the other lady. I gotta tell you, the missus was in her deposition for 1 hour. This lady's deposition was like 3 hours.
What?
She couldn't answer questions. All she kept saying is, why you do this to me? Why you hit me? And she would look into the Zoom camera to try and make eye contact with my wife, who's not on camera at the time, right? So when it's all done, she gets finished with her deposition, which, by the way, is just, everything doesn't balance properly. At the end of the deposition, she goes, can I tell her something?
No, she called my name.
She said, Miss Kick, why you do this to me? Why you hit me? Why you go boom? And our attorney said, you don't need to answer that.
Oh my God.
Oh, my favorite part is where my attorney, there was 2 parts. She decided, because her deposition was taking so long, she was like, she took out a sandwich and she started eating it while they were asking her questions. And
oh my gosh,
she answered with a mouthful of sandwich. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? And I was like, I really should have made a bag of popcorn for this. And then the other one is where he kept asking her questions and she would say, oh, sir, you can't ask me these questions. And he was like, ma'am,
Why
you're
not?
the one who brought the lawsuit.
I can ask you whatever I want to ask you,
That's what he
especially if
said.
you're the one that brought the lawsuit out.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. Yes, y'all definitely have to do that.
We don't
Yeah,
have it
look,
recorded, but we
Tones
have
is-
the transcripts of the
Yeah,
deposition.
I have all the transcripts. I also have the witness's statement, which is funny as fuck because the witness was the guy behind me who saw that I had a green light, and they're the ones that got the witness statement. So they screwed themselves over with that witness statement.
Yep. They were saying that the witness was agreeing with them that my wife impacted her car. And yeah, that part is true. But when you add the context that my wife impacted her car because this broad doesn't know how to drive and shouldn't have been driving, that was a different story. So it's not recorded. It was transcribed though, and we do have the transcriptions. They did settle. They settled with our insurance company for a very low amount. and I
Very
looked
low.
into the attorney that she had, and he works on contingencies. So she got half of what she won, which was a little over 12K, I think. So that wasn't even enough to pay her medical bills.
That's what happened to
So,
me
you
too.
know, suffer. Uh, so yeah, we have that, and we want to do a
We
dramatic reading,
reenactment. Mhm.
and I think we're going to do this with Natalie.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
Nice,
She's gonna be
nice.
my
Yeah.
attorney because
Yep.
I'm the defendant.
And then I'm gonna play the plaintiff. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be
Yay,
a
I
lot
want
of
to be
fun
your
once we get that
attorney.
set.
I think we're
Her
gonna house a
attorney,
party.
her attorney was mean.
Yeah,
I
She
she
can,
was
was.
I can
mean.
do it. I can be mean.
Our
Oh, she
attorney
was.
was, but our attorney was just as mean when necessary. Like
Mhm.
he knew how to handle it. It was great. It was a fantastic experience and all of that. And then right after this, we get into another accident. It's
Oh
like,
no.
we
Oh,
can't
No,
win.
but yeah, I mean, after that, this was in November, and I got, my car's registration was expired, and trying to get everything taken care of. Got that fixed. I pled guilty to that. Feel, everything got taken care of. But the police officer said that I was making an illegal U-turn, and I have it all on video. I have it on my dash cam, and the one thing about this is that the police officer, when he finally came, um, was, I mean, chit chatting it up with this guy. And I was like, that's weird. I'm the one who called the police. He should be talking to me first. That's what I thought anyway. And so as the police officer came to talk to me, the guy that hit my car drove off, and then he came back after about 10 minutes. And so I was just like
goodness.
flabbergasted. I got all
Yeah.
this on video. And so, and I asked the officer, I said, why am I getting a ticket? He said, you made an illegal U-turn. How? There's no U-turn signs that I can. And he was like, well, you were supposed to yield for him. So he was behind me. How am I supposed to yield to someone behind me?
That's a great
You know,
question.
And so he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. And he didn't hand me anything. He said that
You were faulted for somebody behind you. Isn't it the
Mhm.
person behind you's fault
Well,
automatically?
the way he hit my car, it wasn't a rear end. I was turning, and the guy hit my front tire.
Still behind
He
you,
was,
right?
yeah, he was behind me, but then he squeezed in between me and the median, and to try and go. And he got out of the car, and he was a nasty. He wasn't old. He was about my age, I guess. He was not very nice. He said, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? He was like, you were turning. You had your blinker on. You had your blinker on. Well, his story changed when the police officer came. He said, I didn't have my
course.
blinker on. I said, I did have my blinker on, and it was going this way, not this way. And so it was just, I have to fight it. Yeah. So I'm
Bless your
going
heart.
to court. How many days? 4 days after my birthday in September
Oh,
to fight this. Yeah.
Oh, what was even more fun about this is we call the insurance company and we let them know about the accident, and they call us back and they're like, well, after looking at all of this stuff, we're going to find you guys like 80% at fault. And I said, there's no way in hell you're going to find us 80% at fault. So I went through and I found all of the statutes regarding left turns, U-turns in our jurisdiction. And I called them back and I provided it to them. And I said, okay, so you're telling me that if you were an attorney, that you're going to assign blame. First thing is, the guy who hit us, have you even heard from him? And they said, well, no. And I said, okay, well, if you haven't heard from him and we're going to pretend this is court since you're assigning blame, then it would be a default judgment in our opinion. But I don't want to just leave you with that. I'm going to give you this. And so I went through all of the statutes. If you are making a U-turn and there's no U-turn sign in our state, as long as it's clear 500 feet in front of you, then you can make a U-turn. Well, they were trying to apply that as forward and reverse, but it's not noted like that in the statute. So I submitted all of that. I went through the dash cam footage. I even broke down by frame where you can see that the vehicle is no longer traveling at 25 miles an hour. She actually slowed down to do her turn, and you can hear the ticking of the signal. And because it's 2 lanes wide, but it's not separated by a line, he could have easily gone on the right side and had room. But instead, another Mercedes had to hit us.
To me, it
So-
seems impossible that someone behind you can be faulted.
Hmm.
That just isn't clicking for
Well,
me.
One
Well,
of the things that
They
Go
real
ahead.
quick on they did tell me at the insurance company that I should become a lawyer because I got them to break it all the way down to no fault.
no,
The
no, remember it's 30% at
Oh,
fault.
they changed it to 30% afterwards. But while
Yeah.
we were on the phone, the young
Oh.
lady told me then they can't rule it as our fault because he hasn't said anything and we've got all of this evidence that prove otherwise. And she told me, she goes, we need people like you who can argue these things properly. I said, well, if you guys are going to play lawyer, I may as well do it too.
I know that.
Well, I mean, our car insurance like tripled because of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting, and so, I told Kik, I was like, when I go to court for this, I do want to have a lawyer. Because number one,
Definitely.
I deal with anxiety out of the ass, and it should, I basically did all the work. I have all the paperwork. I have all the laws printed out. I have my dash cam, saved on one of my other YouTube channels that's, private linked and everything. And so I have it. I just need somebody to represent me. And that's something I need to start looking into as, figuring out what kind of lawyer I need to find to do this.
Definitely get a lawyer. And I was going to talk to Kik about this later, but July is Mental Health Awareness Month. And, we need to do something.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll do something.
I think it would be great if we could do like Taco did last year for
I saw that.
the mental health place that
NAMI.
OPT lawyer
NAMI.
loved, NAMI.
Or NAMI.
Yeah, NAMI. So I want to do something like that coming in July. Also, in July on the 9th, there will be a streamathon for Captain Chad Goo and St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Absolutely.
So there will be tons of creators doing 2-hour sets all through Saturday. We're talking 24-hour streams, and we'll be pointing you to the next one. We're hoping to get Natalie Lawyer Chick. Ms. Kik is going to work on that for us. I'm guaranteed for midnight Eastern time on Saturday night, the 9th. Tones Overthinks It is considering. I'm still waiting to hear on Artie. Who else? The Plot Hole, Sergeant Blue Bacon, Team Skeptic. We're trying to get a bunch of people involved in this. And I think it's just for a great cause. I'm going to turn off all my super chats and everything. And that way, everybody just goes straight to St. Jude's. So
KFAR is guaranteed.
KFAR is guaranteed now?
AMG said more than likely she would stream.
Perfect. So
she-
star-studded cast.
Yeah, she's going to let me know for sure. But she said more than likely she would stream.
That's great. And hopefully after we do
Tones?
that, we can do something
Tones
for
just-
NAMI.
Yes, I
Oh.
want to do it. You gotta read what Tone said. You guys need to stop driving. Have you tried traveling?
I did.
Mass Hole. Yeah, we do need to reach out to Mass Hole. Yeah, we'll do
I'll
that.
reach out to Kate.
Okay.
I did travel. I traveled by plane. I travel every time I walk. I travel by bicycle. I travel, when I ride in the car. But, I drive when I'm controlling it, and I don't drive often. So there you go. I'm most of the time I am traveling.
We get it. We get it.
How about you?
I think me and Miss Mandy will get together and come up with something for Mental Health Awareness Month. Because
Absolutely.
I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Look, I got so many, mental health awareness shirts. My checkbook has mental health awareness shit all over it. I mean, it's like, represent.
The Triggered Lummy did a stream yesterday where they actually talked about, everybody talked about some of their issues, and was upfront. And I'm kind of down for something like that, because we all go through something. And I think just knowing what we all go through will let us know a reference point to where we can reach out to one another, because we're all a family here. Just knowing you're not alone sometimes is enough.
Yeah. And, it will also help make some strides in a positive direction to normalize that mental health is more frequent. It's more common than people like to think. Get rid of that social stigma.
Yeah.
Good point.
It's very important.
Anything else, Mrs. Cook?
I don't think so, but I had so much fun.
It was fun. Thank you for
I'm gonna
joining
go play
us.
out in the rain.
Well, not too much. I don't want you to get overexerted and get hurt.
When
The last thing you need to do is sleep and fall.
The kids are gonna play out in the rain, and I'm gonna sit and watch them.
There you go.
It's 99 degrees and it's raining outside. I don't know if I want to go out. Watch
Let's just
it.
get rid of the sun.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I appreciate it so much. It was last minute stream, but you came and we appreciate it. To the moon and back.
Absolutely. And my son's been asking me to stream with him for gaming, and he wants to play the game Portal, I think. So I don't know when I'm going to do that with him, but maybe soon. He likes doing it.
Oh,
Well,
y'all subscribe to me, by the way.
Yes, subscribe to Miss Mandy. She's starting her own thing and doing reactions to fun stuff like the honey badger.
Yeah, put your link in the chat.
That was torturous.
Honey badger don't give a shit, Miss Mandy.
It sure don't. God, that thing was. I had nightmares about the honey badger.
Isn't that the one that I watched?
Yeah,
I watched a few of them.
Eating that snake. It's so gross.
That thing was horrendous.
All right, y'all. Well, wife, thank you so much for having me on. I'm going to get back to it. I've been working this whole time, but I really need to focus. So thanks to everybody who came to visit, and I love you.
Thank you, guys.
Love you. Well, I mean, we're in the same out part.
Love you guys. Do you know how to upload it once you get done?
As far as I know, it just does it by itself.
No, not really. You'll hit end.
And the broadcast.
And then we'll talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.